السلام
ابدأ.
عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. كيفكم يا شباب؟ أخباركم؟ معلومكم معكم تيدوس بحلقة جديدة من فاينل فانتسي 16. مين معنا اليوم كمان؟ باكو دي ماتوكي. كيفو ماتوكي؟
جاتي. مشتاق لكم يا غوالة.
ماتوكي شاد مشتاق لكم. جماعة اليوتيوب اللي بيتفرجوا على فاينل فانتسي صار زمان ما سمعانين صوتك، دايما بيطلع صوتك بفيديوهات تانية، بس في فاينل فانتسي ما لك نصيب. بس أخيرا رجعت.
آه،
نورت.
بوجودك.
نورت. يلا يا شباب، قبل ما نبلش الحلقة الصلاة على النبي ولا تنسوا.
لايك فولو إذا أنت من جماعة اليوتيوب شير سبسكرايب كومنت والحبشكلات هي كلها يعني عشان نتسلى معاك.
ومنبلش. يا شباب، اخر حلقة كانت حلقة خارقة. كان وقت شيخ الشباب عمك كليف قال لعمك عفريت تعال انت انا انت. ايش بترجل؟ ترجل تعال هون لك.
Torgal, what is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
أرطغرل.
حاج ترجل لا شي. جيبوه. ترجل. انا قادم ترجل. بطل.
معصوص.
What happened here?
Imperials. You'll pay for this.
We've got a live one.
What are you doing here? Answer me! Not this time. Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
Sick of Torgal. There, boy. Over here.
اي اسا الشغل الصح.
There, boy. It's over.
وفي الساحر الساحر. وين راح الساحر؟ ما هو الساحر هنا؟
Give them all you've got, boy. Sick of Torgal. Over here. Get him, boy.
يا باطل شو صار؟ أين؟ وين الختيار اللي وعدنا إنه نرجع معنا؟
Did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one! Kill all the ducal dogs! Ducal dogs? They were innocent people! Get them!
حلوة حلوة. يلا. كله لبرا. لسه عايش؟
Over here. Sick of Torgal! You know what to do, boy.
يا جيل شعب تسايع عم ناكل ضرب من ورانا.
There, boy. Get him, boy.
لا شكرا لك جيل. بيت الهان سهانة. بالله عليك هيك.
Almost burned.
السلام عليكم.
The
عليك السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
those who sheltered them. By Empress Annibella's command.
ازيكم؟
هلا يا غالي، هلا بسيفو. حاج دراجون. السحرة أول شي.
زاروا مين اجا؟ هذا اللي اجا.
على اسم تبعي
طبعا
التسجيل.
والله ما عايز اطلع التسجيل تبعك، بس انا ما يسمعنا حاليا. لطيف. طب عايزة بتكون صاير لها شي لهالمخلوقة بعد ما اتجوزها وهالشغلات. عيب انا بنهر. يا باطل.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah.
يا باطل.
You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
هات لنشوف يقولولنا شي صار. أنا بيلا الأساج هي ماشي. إمبراطورية سامبريك المقدسة الآن. ماشي لا صح لأن اتجوزت هذاك، كان هدفها الدائم الحفاظ على السلالات التي تحمل دماء الفينيكس، وليس وخانت زوجها حتى تدخل في تحالف مع قوات قدرت أنها أشد بأسا. تحكم الآن روزاريا بصفتها نائبة الملك في المقاطعة الإمبراطورية حكما قاسيا الزاري الأبناء غير الشرعيين الذين كانوا مجهولين في فترة حكم الأرشديق غولبين. موالد الدوقية هدول اللي كانوا يشتغلوا عند الدوقية. وخانا موردريك ندم حياتها طويلا أيضا إذ اغتالها خادم الإمبراطورية أنابيلا الأشرار. طبعا
اصبح ودعة المونديال.
We're too late. Gav. Clive.
والله جيت متأخر يا جاف.
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world
ذا
judges that
كلبي.
a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it.
To me, I'm worth it.
Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Oi! Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
هذا حق
Thank
الصح.
you. All of you.
When you're ready then.
حلو خلاص راح ننضم للملجأ. والله كلهم ميتين هيك يا الله طيب. هذا هو الصوص.
Rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
هذا بيشتغل مع كوكا.
كوكا كولا.
كوكا كولا يا عين عليك. حلو مجبورين نروح لهنيك يلا.
To Sid Solar then. We have a lot to discuss.
هاي حجية.
Look what the curl dragged in. Go on then.
لا تكوني هيك ده شيء كل شيء من عندك.
It'd better I'll be here. Finished, are you?
نكتر. تلك الأنفاس كوبو. لا تأجل.
So, will it be?
لا تاخذ من عملاي.
Yeah, that should do you.
لا فيها طور أكثر من هيك.
You can thank me later.
كان ما فيني أطور. غالبا هذا كان ما حيكون فيني
That
أطوره.
should do you.
فيني
That
أطوره.
it? Fine.
شوفي هون.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
نطلع عن مكتب سيد.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
مرحبا.
I can
كيفك
set a
قطة؟
broken arm, soothe a cough, settle a
كيف
stomach.
الجواد؟
But there is no remedy for what happened in Eastpool. My talents are worthless in the face of such cruelty.
سعد. شو جيل؟ ايش عاملين؟
We can keep running, or we can walk through this door.
اوكي خلاص فهمنا.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead.
اوكي معه حق.
So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant. Ifrit.
معك حق
And
هي
there
معك
is
حق.
nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living.
صار زلمة.
Be they bearers or beggars, most marched blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
وانت جيل.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
شو هي خطتك؟
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
حلو يعني شوية رعد من هون، شوية ثلج من هون، شوية نار من هون. في وقت سابق. ماشي.
لا تتردد لاحق.
إمبراطورية أمريكا دولة تقع على حدود الشمالية الشرقية بلا بلا. عاصمة مدينة أورفيلام بلا بلا. تتركز سلطة عمليا في يد 5 كاردينالات بلا بلا. عام 160 بناء طلب إمبراطور سيلفستر وتويتي. وافق الكاردينالات على خطة التحرير الوزارية من قوات مملكة الأيرون الغازية. لم تعد التوقيع خير هي أورفيلام والله حلوة. مجلس الشيوخ قلعة التنين الثعباني.
And the last of our
Kardashian.
farmers in
هذا
the
ابن
eastern
عم
provinces has
نائب
succumbed
عنا
to the blight.
بالبلد.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
يا الصوت.
Your Radiance?
مين هذا الكاردينال الأعلى؟
If it is fertile
الإمبراطور
land the
سيلفستر.
Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
Silence!
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds.
لا إله
You
إلا
sit
الله.
here
حسبي الله ونعم
لحظة.
الوكيل.
prattling like thrones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men.
هذا نشوف صعد.
Sandbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
هذا وحلاك؟
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
هذا هو قصده.
That is exactly what I mean.
هذا هو
It
قصده.
is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar.
مين هو جريجر؟ سيلفستر الأسد. شات نشوف مين هو. هو إمبراطورية سامبريك المقدسة الظاهرة بالعرش بفضل ابنه ديون جزئيا على الأقل، إذ نهض بهيئة دومينانت بهاموت. ابنه اللي طلع كدومينانت بهاموت ما هو أوريفلام اللي هي العاصمة. صراحة ما في داعي نقعد نرجع بلا 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 بلا. حلو. الكنيسة الغريغورية عقيدة الدولة في إمبراطورية سامبريك التي يتبع المعتقدون فيها السيد غريغور، بس هو السيد الحقيقي الوحيد رأس الإمبراطور المقدس الكنيسة الذي انتخبه رفاق الكاردينالات الذي يفترض أنه متساوي معهم، بيد أن كثيرا من الناس يعد ذلك وهما يقدس أتباع غريغور التنانية باعتبارها من خدم السيدة، ومنذ أيام تأسيس الإمبراطورية اعتقدوا فيها واعتمدوا عليها. مجلس الشيوخ مجلس كذاب. في مجلس وفي واحد بيقول بده إياه وما حدا بيرد عليه. مستشار الإمبراطور سامبريك المقدس على هيئة حكومية في الإمبراطورية. تكون المجلس من 5 كاردال من الكنيسة الغريغورية الذي من المفترض أن يحكم بدلا من الإمبراطور، في الوقت نفسه المنطقة أن يتولى الإمبراطور دور الحاكم الدستوري، ولكن ليس هناك ما يمنع من يرغب في فرض إرادته على المجلس من اللعب دور أكثر استبدادا. شوف مثل هذا الكلام. مستوطنة البلورية دولة صغيرة مستقلة تقع على جانبي قارتي العاصفة والرماد، عاصمتها توين سايد، بين مبنية على جزر الآرك الصغيرة التي ترتفع منها بلورة الأم ذيل دريك. أدى عدم وجود الدومينانت لها إلى أن تصبح سيادتها موضع مناورات مستمرة لمدى السنين سياسيا وعسكريا على حد سواء، ولم تتم صياغة معاهدة عدم الاعتداء تجاه الدولة المحايدة إلا من خلال الانعقاد الأخير لمجلس جميع الدول وتحقيق استقرار ضعيف بين المنافسين منذ قرون.
Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs? Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
حلو. شال حاله ومشي. اجا الامبراطور زت زبالته ومشي.
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
كانت معتبر ابنك سلاح يا باطل عليك. يا باطل عليك.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying?
شلون؟
Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today.
شو كانت بلورة الأم؟ جبال زجاجية ضخمة تطل 5 منها على أراضي فاليثيا، أن مصدر كل بلد يعتمد عليها شعب التوينز في حيث يومية. ليس ذلك بل أن الأراضي المحيطة بها غنية بالأثير، مما يجعل الأرض سهلة تلقي البلورات أكثر قوة. لهذه الأسباب نشأت الأمم العظيمة حول كل من البلورات الأم وحاربت بعضها بعضا لفترة من ضوء ماشي. إيش بو سيدولفس قائد ماشي، حارس الرعد ماشي، عالم يموت ماشي، دومينانت وفقا للشروط الخاصة ماشي، حقيقة مروعة. أما بلورات الأم كانت سبب الآفة المدمرة بالكامل. يخطط تدمير بلورات الأم حتى يتم ده يدمرون.
We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing, take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind? Well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
جوز بوجهة نظر.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
في معلوم جديد؟ قاف ما عارفين هو قاف ما في داعي.
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it.
هذا هو سيد
But if
البحر.
we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm.
الحلقة خارقة.
And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
لا يا سيد معقول؟
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
If everything we were taught about the mother crystals was a lie, then what else might we have been deceived about?
في وجهة نظر طولي بالك خلينا نتأكد إن الوضع هون جميل ما حط له هيك شي صندوق هيك شي نظيف. صرنا زمان ما مساوين مهمة جانبية خلينا نسوي مهمة جانبية. مرحبا الطوطة.
There's work enough here for 100, and not nearly enough able bodies to see it all done. The hideaway is lucky to have you and Jill.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
ايه بس عم تاخذ استراحة سريعة. السلام عليكم.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary.
قلت طب منك
and
من
no
الشنطة
fresh
ومنك
meat
وانت
for our
وين؟
cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost, it was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
هاي مو
Maybe if you
مجانبية.
retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
نشوف.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something.
شديتك كلها
If you
اختفت
can
ومالك
find
منتبه يا
everything I
لطيف.
dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I'm sure he doesn't.
هات نشوف المهمة هي.
The letter won't last very long out in the elements.
هات نشوف.
I should make this.
هي المهمة هون.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area.
ماشي هون.
More of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. I've come this far. Might as well ask around.
السلام عليكم.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. I don't suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
يلا امشي على القرية.
Back, are ya? Did Master Quentin summon ya?
The shad's all salted and smoked, but it'll be an age before the stink's gone from the skin.
السلام عليكم.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. But he's waited long enough already.
حلو تفهم لغة
Hopefully
الكلاب؟
this will keep our career out of trouble.
You like that, don't you?
عشان ما يغار يعني مو مشان شيء.
Maybe I should just own up to Otto and say... Oh, there you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
more skulking about in the shadows for me then. And all thanks to you.
يا هلا يا هلا.
Losing those supplies is one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter.
عنده ابنه.
She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
He never mentioned a daughter.
Well, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin boats. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
أنا نطلع نحكي مع سيد. حلو واي رايت أنا بعد حلو. أحسن المهمة الجانبية الثانية مشان إذا لازمنا أطلع مصاري مشان شي يكون عندنا كل شيء.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
He's never this late.
مرحبا.
Where are you, Randall?
راندالتر.
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. And you know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait. You were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
هو شايل سيف وعضلات ولبس محترم بس لأنيته هيك موديل.
I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
حجي شعرك أبيض بس مالك اختيار للساعة.
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lostwing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
حلو معناتها هذا كان موجود نفس المنطقة هنيك. من هنا على اللوست وينج. هو بعرف انت اخذت المهمتين صارت بنفس الوقت. اتوقع التنتين يكونوا نفس المحل. يا مو من هون؟
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
السلام عليكم.
What can I interest you in today?
40,000 يا لطيف.
You're always welcome here in
Sun's
Lostwing.
setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
أروح حج كوينتن.
If it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
نطلع نشوف. نروح
How
كعابي.
many have I had?
نروح كعابي يا معلم. شو يعني اذا انت بقرية عم تركض اسرع من هيك عيب عليك. انت كلايف روبوت راح. ننجيل والله الله يرزقكم يعني على المؤاخذة. السلام عليكم.
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's...
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
يلا ماشي. شوية اكشن يعني.
Goblins. Why am I not surprised?
There, boy! Get him, boy! Sick of Togo! Not this time. Sick of Togo! Get him! Too slow! Sick of Togo! Give them all you've got, boy! You know what to do. Sick of Togo! You know what to do. Get him, boy! Over here. You know what to do, boy. Over here. Get him! Too slow. Over here. Sick of Togo! Get him, boy! You know what to do. You know what to do. Get him, boy! Too slow. Not this time. Not this time.
عمل يا زلمة هو عم دور. ما في تردد. حلو. مات مسكين.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
بيعجبني اني ما بدفنه لا بيحكي مع كوينتن. هلا الطريق مسكر ولا هنيك مسكر كمان. احتياجات الأغلبية. حلو. انت لهون.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing up to the vineyard to see them?
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the south gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
ثواني بس شباب، نعمل كده في عندي شغلة، نعمل هيك، نوطي هذا الصوت شوي، هذا أسرع وبسالم. تمام.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
خالصين؟ حلو، خلص يبقى نروح نحكي مع الختيار. قال له والله كان لك واحد هنيك يا صديقك كانت. هلا قبل ما نرجع بدي اروح اعمل زيارة لهون. يسبول لا. قديم. تسألني ليش؟ تسألني ليش؟ يعني انا اتذكر اشياء كانت هون. هيكو هلا صار فينا نفتح هذا الشيء، ما هيك؟ لا تمزح معي. ما فينا نفتح. طيب خلينا نروح على اسطبول، هنيك في صندوق، خلونا نفتحه اقل شيء. الصندوق كان من هون. هيك. ورجيني الكلاب.
Why did you do it, Mother? I will not forget this.
لازم انسى هذاك بدي اياك. هون كان في جرة في الحيط، فينا ندخل. ايوه في عم صلحوها، والله كفو اللي عم صلحها. كفو ما خلينا نفوت على البيت. سكر الطريق. معقول كان في هنيك شي ما شفنا؟ ليس. نرجع معنا على القرية، على الملجأ. من الملجأ بنحكي مع كارون. كارون.
So what god's-forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The holy capital. And what business would you lot having? On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
برافو عليكي. ما عندك شي للشر انتي، ما هيك؟ 10,000. اقسم بالله العظيم.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing. And it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
ايش بقى لا اشوف. اوتو هنيك بس انت شكلك بس عندك شغلات جديدة ورجيني.
I see I'm busy here. What do you want?
فليم تونج. اوف 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 اوف. بلسان من نار انطق كلمات الدمار. جيب.
Should last you a good while.
تعزيز ورجيني تعزيز. بتعزز شي انت؟ والله ما بتعزز شي. والله مش هحتر.
And?
تغير؟ يعني كذا هو. هذا ب160 هذا ب165. هون ايش في؟ 42 12 45 12. هذول لازم نجهز لهم شي شغلة مشان نحسن نستخدمه. ماشي بس مو هلا وقتهم. مو هلا وقتهم نوم. لا تلعب. عندما يتم ملء مقياس كسر الحدود إلى النصف متجل ما يحسن أداء المعركة لفترة قصيرة من الوقت. معقول لازم نفتح هاي عشان نفتح الباقي؟ ورجيني. ماشي. لا ما كان في داعي عشان اشوف اثناء الشحن لتسديد العديد من الضربات واجبار العدو على التراجع يمكن استخدامها في الجو. هات اشوف. ورجيني 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 ورجيني. تعال شوي لاشوف. لا مو هاي. ورجيني هاي. إلا حركات. إلا حركات. إيه لا 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 ما تقعد تكبس. لا.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
هات لنشوف وين أوتو.
Clive, was it? What do you suppose it could be?
في عندي شي ليك هون. خليني أعطيكم شوية معلومات. مغامرته.
Now this, I believe you will find most interesting.
المؤسس. خطايا زي والله هون في لور خارق.
You wish to study the tomes?
رح ندرسها بعدين. نحكي بقراهم بعدين هيك عادة واحدة. Otto.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. But that's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
هذا الحكي الصح.
Yes.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this Dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost
نورت يا غالي.
and she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman.
دخيلك يا غالي.
والله الحمد لله. كنت على البث بما اني ماني شايف الحلقات الاخيره ولا لا؟
لا.
I'll be expecting a full report when you get
طيب عم تسأل إذا راح تفوت على الحلقات كلها؟
لا بس مش فوت ادعمك بس يلا راحت عليك.
لا تدعمني معلش. روح تفرج.
لا تحرق على حالك.
قلتلك خلاص هذاك. عاد يعرفوا ينزلوا تحديث
تحت العرض نقل تحدث إلى غوت عند منصة دوري العصر في القطعام. قالوا
السلام على الشباب.
قريبا الحين زي كائلات لما توك عم بدرس الوضع. انت شو؟
لا مو مشكلة بس لازم اسلم عليهم عشان
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the curse breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go.
Hello.
Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all.
هات لنشوف شو عندك.
Anything catch your eye?
مجتمع ود فشل في المهد. الزبون الان والزبون ايميلي. طيب هذا المهمة الجانبية بعد بس هي لحالي. حلو.
Five, was it?
انطقوني لا اله الا الله. نعمل سيف. الملف الرابع. ونكمل المهمة مع قاف.
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Yeah?
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gaff.
Eh?
ليه بيضحك يا إلهي.
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
كفي.
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed.
Aha.
And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as it pleases.
صدقني believe in yourself.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days.
تمام.
You two behave now.
ايه وصل عنا. ترجل معنا. ترجل ما بيحسبوا. لطيف والله فيهم مهمات جانبية كتير. بس معلش نروح على اللوست وينج ونقف.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find?
من وين طريقنا نورث ريتش؟ ماش طريقنا لهنيك يا غالي. هلا فينا ننتقل من وكر التنين ونضرب لهون بس عجب. لا فتحوا لنا الطريق من هون، خلينا نطلع من هون. خلاص بعد الحلقة الجاية يا شباب نطلع من هنيك وبنشوف شو بصير معنا. نعمل سيف نعمل سيف نعمل سيف. ومن لكم يا شباب ان شاء الله تكونوا انبسطتوا بالفيديو. لا تنسونا باللايك سبسكرايب شير الصلاة على النبي، هذا اهم شيء. لا تنسوا الاذكار دائما والدعاء لاخوتنا بفلسطين. وان شاء الله تكونوا انبسطتوا بالفيديو. كان فيديو خفيف نظيف بس انه كان شيء جديد. كان معكم تيدوس في امان الله. سلام.